So let's begin with structure. Structure makes the world more predictable and gives people a greater sense of control, thus reducing anxiety. We are all less stressed if we feel that we know what we are doing and have at least a very basic plan for the day. Structure is more than just a visual timetable. It is how the environment is set out to make it easy to navigate. It is whether a task is clearly set up, whether expectations are clearly shared, and where as much as possible the structure is one that is developed around the individual and not imposed by staff. It is not the same as a regimented routine where everyone does the same things. It plays to the strengths and visual memory of people with autism, and it's concrete. It helps to overcome problems of sequencing, and therefore it promotes independence. Good visual structure reduces the need to give lots of verbal prompts, which people with autism tend to find difficult and which can lead to prompt dependence. The following video clips illustrate structure being used in a variety of ways, and not just for people with autism.
Tomorrow night is Helen. Helen, tomorrow night?
One of the most often asked questions by people living in services is, who's on shift tonight? Who's on sleepover? This is often because the only way that they know what their life is going to be like is which staff are supporting them on that day. Structure allows people to have a good indication that they can refer back to of what's going to happen, who's going to be around and who will be supporting them.
And on night shift tomorrow night. Annie, right? A dog, you'll have to ask her when she comes in. Little Miko.
So it's not just about who's on shift, but also about what are we eating today? Where can I find my cup? And also about what are we doing? Where are we going? Or who's visiting us today?
So this is one of the wall planners that we use for the people with support here at Lavin Road. Sort of explains how Vincent's days go. So on a Wednesday, which is day off, he gets up and has his breakfast and then he does his washing because it's only right that he should. But Vincent isn't too keen on doing his washing. Not as a reward, but because he knows he's going to get a cup of coffee afterwards, he'll come along and he'll do the washing. And then his next picture that he'll get, that will pass on to him, is a picture of the hydrotherapy, because that's where he goes for a swim on a Wednesday. But then again, after the swimming on a Wednesday, he has a photograph of him eating food because he actually goes for a meal after that and he picks his own sandwiches and has a nice sandwich and enjoys it. His mum always visits on a Saturday. So we've got a picture of his mum with Vincent there. And on Saturday afternoon, he goes onto the exercise bike, which keeps him fit and whatever. And that's generally how it works for Vincent.